Hello children, hope you all are fine. Today we are going to discuss an interesting topic, Introduction to HTML. You may think, what is interesting in this HTML? Yes, using this HTML we can create attractive web pages. So you may think, what is web page? From internet you may be visited different types of websites. While visiting the site, you might have felt, can I create this type of pages? Yes, you can also create such type of beautiful web pages. For creating web pages, we are using HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language. Using this, we can create attractive and interactive web pages. This markup language developed by Berners-Lee. Berners-Lee in the year early 1990s. HTML is easy to write the program. If you are not basically a computer student, you can learn this language easily. It is used to describe the structure and behavior of a web page. What is structure and what is the behavior means? The different components like multimedia components, all you can arrange in a well structured manner in the web page. For example, you may be visited our school website. In that, all the data are arranged in a fixed location under different category. Like that, you can also create web pages. So, HTML is used to create the web pages. And one of the advantage in HTML is, it is not required any of the additional software. Usually if you want to learn any of the new language, you need the software. But HTML is not required any of the additional software. This is the one of the main advantage. Different components can be displayed together in a web page. The components are audio files, video files, text files, predefined text files, and interactive forms. All you can include in these web pages. Now, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So now, what is this hypertext? Hypertext is a document that enables to organize information by connecting different pieces of information together. So, you can develop different pages. After that, you can link all pages together with the help of this linking word. And the next one, markup. Markup is a special code. It specifies the web browser how different parts of the code are performed or processed. So here markup means, for example, if you are writing the HTML code and that can be processed through the means that page can be displayed on the web page. Then how you want to display that content on the web page. Now let us see how to start the HTML. HTML consists of these three components: tags, attributes, and elements. Now the first one is the tags. These tags are very important for creating web page. It is used to describe how the web page should be displayed. All the tags are starting with the angled bracket. brackets, left angled brackets, then tag name, for example HTML. Then after that you have to close the right angled brackets. So you have to write all the HTML tags within the angled brackets. You should not give any blank space between these letters or after the angled brackets. Then also tag, it is not a tag or HTML code is not a case sensitive. Uppercase or lowercase or combination of upper and lowercase you can use for writing the HTML code. Also HTML will provide always the partial output. If you see some other programming languages, if you are learning, so there you have to follow all the syntax and semantics. If there is any mistake, after rectifying the mistake only you will get the correct output. But in HTML, if you have written the program and whether it is correct or not, but partial output you can see on the output screen. So this is the main advantage in the HTML tags. Then attributes. It provides the additional information to the tag. What additional information means? For example, you are going to display an heading. Sometime you want to display that heading in bold font. You want to display in the center of the page with a different color. So these all are the additional information you can provide to the text. That can be possible with the help of these attributes. Attributes you have to write along with the tag name inside the angled brackets. For example, you can write, there is a tag H1, it is for displaying the heading H1, then align is an attribute. This attribute is used to align the text either left, right or center. So align is equal to center is equal to center. So the align attribute value we have to provide within the double quotes. So tag name follows the attribute name, then for the attribute you have to provide the value. So this is the syntax for providing the attribute. And the next one, elements. It is a fundamental component to create a web page. So mainly these elements are used to provide the content to our web page. There are two types of elements. One is container and the second one is empty. Here the container elements as a starting and end tag. For example, HTML, at last you have to give /HTML. So the start tag within the angled brackets, the tag name, and end tag or close tag before the tag name slash and you have to write within the angled brackets. So this is the container element. Empty element. It has only the starting tag. For this there is no close tag. Example, BR. For example, BR and HR. These all are the example for empty element. Now let us see what is the general structure for the HTML program. All the HTML program, first we have to provide the HTML tag. Inside the HTML tag, then head part, heading related elements we have to include inside the head tag. Head. Then inside the head there is a title tag. Head. Then body part. Body part provides the content to our web page. Here, this head, this is called first part, and this is second part. This whole thing is third part. For every HTML program, this first part is optional. This second and third part is compulsory. So you have to define all the heading related information inside the head tag, and inside the body part you have to provide the HTML content, web page content. Then this is the complete structure. Using this structure we can write the HTML program. Now let us discuss what are the tools required to create and to view the result of the HTML program. For creating the HTML program, we need the text editor, any one type of the text editor, Notepad or WordPad, and other one is web browser. These two are the tools required for creating and running your HTML program. Now first you have to open the HTML program. First you have to open the Notepad, then you have to write the HTML program. After writing the HTML program, you have to save your file name .html. For example, if you are saving your file, then name sample, then sample.html or sample.htm. With this extension name, you have to save your file. After saving your file, now go to your computer and select the default browser from your computer, and from the file menu you can open your file and you can see the output on the web page. By default, the web page displayed background color will be white and text color will be black. Thank you, children.